If you guys are anything like me, you're tired of going to grocery stores, buying grooming products that are designed for men, but they just suck. Or they smell girly. I also hate going to expensive department stores like Macy's and getting cologne that makes me smell like a little bitch. I want to smell like a fucking man. And I think most women want their men to smell manly as well. And that's why I've partnered with Duke Cannon. Duke Cannon has products for men. They have products that make you smell manly as hell. They have big ass bars of soap. They have really thick body wash. They have beard oil and beard balm. Hair care products. My favorite is their big ass bar of soap. Smells like naval supremacy. It is awesome. And I also buy all of their liquid cologne. It really makes you smell manly, and they have tons of different fragrances. In fact, I have some for each day of the week. Also, when you purchase from Duke Cannon, some of your purchase goes to help out veterans. And if you use duke.comeonmanpod.com, link is in the description, you get free shipping. Win-win. This stuff smells so goddamn good, and the ladies love it. Trust me. Again, that's duke.comeonmanpod.com. The link is in the show notes. Hey, what's up, guys? You like my shirt? It's not what you think. Look at it again. Got that in Gainesville, Georgia at a barbecue restaurant. It's pretty damn good. This episode, or short video, I want to talk about the importance of hanging out with other dudes, right? One of the things that I neglected to do pretty much my whole adult life up until last year was I never made an effort to try to make friends with other men. And last year, I look at last year as like my year of enlightenment. But one of the first books on that journey I read was No More Mr. Nice Guy by Dr. Robert Glover. And in that book, he talks about how important it is for men to hang out with other men, to have friendships outside of their relationships with women, and how, it's really not that healthy to have only female friends. Now, some of the benefits of it are, it boosts testosterone. It's just really good for your mental health too, because you really shouldn't be bringing your problems to your women. If you can hang out with other men, you can talk to them about your problems. You have a social outlet where you can talk about certain things. Plus, men, and after a while, if you're crying too much, if you're being a little bitch all the time, they'll call you out on that shit, and men need that. You can't sit there and wallow in your self-pity forever. It doesn't help anybody. And having good male friends to call you out on your bullshit is so good for you. It helps you grow as a person. So anyway, I just spent last weekend at the Lover and a Fighter retreat with Benny Lichtenwalner. A lot of you guys know Benny. He basically walks on water in the 3% Man Facebook group. And Benny is he's a dating coach. And so I went out to his retreat in Lake Lanier, Georgia. And here's my testimonial for that. Hey, how's it going? My name is Paul, and I wanted to talk to you about Lover and a Fighter's recent Warriors on the Water retreat at Lake Lanier in Georgia. It was awesome. We did all sorts of stuff. We did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which I really haven't had a lot of opportunity to do. I completely sucked at it. But that's okay. There was no judgment there. Maybe a little bit of judgment. But that's okay. We need that as men. We did CrossFit. I'm still feeling it in my legs, but in a good way. If I never have to carry a watermelon again, that would be all right with me. We got to play with katanas. We got to cut stuff up, including those damn watermelons. We got to go swimming in the most comfortable water I've ever swam in because it was so warm. I can't believe how warm that lake water was. We got to go on a boat. And best of all, Benny talked to us about dating game. He talked to us about all sorts of things, from how to text women, how to get ready for a date, social momentum, social proof. We got to see how Tinder works from the woman's perspective. It was enlightening. On top of all of that, we got to hang out with good, solid dudes. Men need to hang out with other men. It's a fact. It boosts testosterone. All in all, excellent experience. I highly recommend it. If you can, go to the next event. So yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys that I've met in the 3% Man community, just that virtual community and that virtual brotherhood of going online in the Facebook group and talking about our goals, talking about date updates, talking about our wins, talking about our losses, but what we're going to do about our losses. It's just been such a growth experience for me as a man. And I think that more of you guys really need to embrace that a little bit more, get out of your comfort zone, and actually go to some of these meetups. You know, if there's other 3% brothers in your neighborhood, because I live out in a small town in the middle of nowhere, but I still took the time to get on a plane and fly out to Georgia to hang out with some of these guys. You know, I've been talking to these guys for over a year, and it was such a good experience. It was so much fun. You know, I got my ass kicked in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This dude in the group, Eric, who went out there, man, he just fucking whooped my ass. So good on him. And but yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of stuff's important. A lot of you guys have even more opportunities. You know, I know in the Georgia area, there's at least a handful of guys just out there alone. You guys should be meeting up. Like, you know, if you guys aren't out on dates, you guys should be meeting up on like a Wednesday night, comparing notes and stuff, or just hanging around the bar. I hung around the bar at the airport with John, who was at the retreat, and he and I were both waiting for our planes, and we sat around and just chatted up everybody. You know, like, that's just chatting up random strangers is such good practice socially, and it will help you later on when you're like cold approaching, you know. But just helps you be a more outgoing individual in general, you know. Being antisocial, it's not attractive. It's just not. So anyways, just having that support system, hanging out with other dudes, go out and try it, okay? It is more beneficial to you mentally and physically than you'll ever imagine. Go out and do it. I challenge you.